Welcome, everyone, to an exciting broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports. Some great action in store tonight, seeing some of the best and brightest young players on the hardwood. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Georgetown Hoyas taking on the Kansas Jayhawks.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
A look at the Hoyas starting group. Warren is out there with Hudson. And it's Trice, then there's Price, and it's Randolph in at the shooting guard. Just 5 to shoot from about 16, and yes, sir, that one drops.
And Kansas always seems to be in title contention. I mean, the program does a great job of finding tough players and having a system that fits them best. Rarely are they not a title contender.
11 feet away, comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Now the Hoyas with it. And Warren with the basket on the assist by Randolph. Warren's got his first 2 points of the night. Hoyas on D. Lee goes in. Here's Taylor. There's the dish to Gaines. Good. And here are the Hoyas now. Price, right side. Randolph dishes to Trice. There's the screen. And the pass to Warren. No good. In and out, off the rim.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
And it's a completely new group here for the Hoyas. Harkless the pass to Felix. Down low, and Hodges kicks to Joseph. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
Williams dishes to Taylor. Back to Williams. Out left to the wing. Calderon passes to Gaines. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Stolen by Wilson. Harkless with it. Outside Wilson. Now here's Joseph. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Joseph's got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And the Hoyas with some changes. Hudson's checked in for Joseph. And it's Gonzalez in for Wilson. Kansas trails by 4.
Well, there have been a lot of great players out of Georgetown over the years, most of them big men, but don't forget about Allen Iverson. He might just be the most popular former Hoya of all time.
Taking a look at the Hoyas, we've got Hodges. Also Hudson out there, and it's Gonzalez in at the 2 spot. And the Jayhawks making a change here. Terry's checked in. Hoyas leading by 4. And Allen Iverson was only at Georgetown for 2 seasons. The way he played, he completely set the college basketball hoop world on fire.
We might never see a scorer quite like Iverson again. For his size, what he packed into that small frame was absolutely amazing. As unique and relatable a guy as we've had.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in his game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
The Hoyas shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And that one misses.
Boy, some really big names have come out of the Kansas Jayhawks.
And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If Freak can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
Taylor, he's in at shooting guard, and it's Lee in at the point guard position. Taylor kicks it to Gaines. Back to Lee. Outside, Taylor. There's the screen. Just 5 on the clock. That's good. Taylor's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Jayhawks. Taking a look at the Hoyas, we've got Hudson. Price is out there with Warren. And it's Trice. And it's Randolph in at the shooting guard position. Rejected by Taylor. And so it looks like the Hoyas will retain possession here. Trice outside. And there's the feed to Trice. Lets it fly from 18.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
The Hoyas with another miss.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Now here's Price. The Hoyas with another miss. Well, Georgetown has been such a pillar of East Coast basketball for so long. Really one of the universities on the East Coast.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. A really rich tradition in men's basketball for the Hoyas. And they've been a competitive presence on the college basketball landscape going back to the 70s.
Here's Taylor. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Taylor's got 8 points.
And nice job again. That time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no-frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination to beat.
And it's a completely new group here for the Hoyas. Here is Hodges. Harkless. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And for the Hoyas, they really are one of the defining members of their conference. Hard to think about hoops in the Washington, D.C. area without thinking about the Hoyas. The blue and gray they wear is really just iconic.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
And you know, the Hoyas only have one college tournament title in their history. They won it all in 1984 and then returned in '85 to the title game only to be upset by Villanova.
Taylor in at point guard. And it's Frazier in at the center position. Feeds it to Taylor. Calderon has the open look, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Georgetown trails by 7. Now Harkless. Pass to Gonzalez. Here's Felix over to the left wing. And Harkless with the basket on the assist from Felix.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
So both teams making some changes here. Jayhawks leading by 5. There's a screen. Lee outside. Outside, Taylor. Out to Lee. Pass to Gaines. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Oubre, guarded by Price. They get it back. Georgetown trails by 5. And here's Price. Warren dishes to Hudson. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And the Jayhawks with possession. Lee passes to Taylor. Back to Lee. They set the screen. Left side, Terry. He dishes it to Oubre. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Here's Gaines. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And Kansas leads by 4.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Georgetown trails by 4. There's 57 seconds left to play in the second half. Randolph goes in. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And Randolph drops them both.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. 1 possession game now.
There's 48 seconds left in the game. Oubre kicks to Terry. It's hauled in by Warren.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
To tie it up. Rebounded by the Jayhawks.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And so they foul intentionally. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he drops the first one, and he can gather himself now and try to make it 2 in a row. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game. Well, it's urgent time right now. This is when they got to come up big.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You've got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time.
.24 seconds left here in the second half of the game. Hudson. And the shot is long.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. Kept alive. Pass to Randolph. To the wing right side. Here's Hudson. The Hoyas with another miss. And so the Jayhawks take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But Clark, in the end, everyone satisfied.
Yeah, you know, it looked like for a moment there the outcome was in doubt. But give them a lot of credit for hanging tough, persevering, and finishing strong.
For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.